Shall I tell you a story? How about the wonderful old story of the Nutcracker Prince? Once every year, very near to holiday season, young Clara's mother gave a party for all their friends and relatives. The best part of the night, as far as Clara was concerned, was when Dr. Drosselmeyer arrived. He always brought gifts for the children. This time he had with him a young boy who Clara had never met, but who she found she liked very much. Not at all like her brother, who ran in with a dead mouse and chased all the girls with it until his mother took it away. Anyway, as always, Dr. Drosselmeyer had a huge trunk, and when he opened it, he took out a present for each of the young children at the party. He had hats from China, fans from Spain, and carved Arabian horses. Clara's present, it turned out, was a wonderful wooden nutcracker soldier whose chin moved up and down to crack the nuts you could put in his mouth. Clara was delighted with her present, but as the children began to play with all their toys, one of the boys broke Clara's nutcracker. Right away, Dr. Drosselmeyer wrapped the wooden jaw in a bandage and said, "Okay now, to bed with all of you. Tomorrow you'll find the nutcracker will be as good as new." Well, the company left and Clara went up to bed. But soon she woke up and realized that she'd left her precious toy downstairs. She crept down to get him, and while she cradled him in her arms, she fell asleep on the couch. Now, at the stroke of midnight, the strangest thing happened. Out of the fireplace came an entire troop of mice, the size of men. Clara was frightened, or you would be too, and when suddenly a tall nutcracker prince who looked just like the young boy with Dr. Drosselmeyer jumped forward with a whole band of soldiers and fought the mice in a duel with their swords. The battle went on, and Clara, of course, rooted for the nutcrackers. Finally, the soldiers won the battle, and the Nutcracker Prince came over, bowed to Clara, and invited her on a magic journey. Together, they took off on a fabulous flying ship and landed first in the land of the candy canes. Then they met the Sugar Plum Fairy, who danced for them and introduced them to dancers from the faraway lands of Spain, China, Russia, and the farthest off, Arabia. From the magnificent thrones where the two youngsters were sitting, surrounded by candy, yum, yum, they watched the dancers, and then were invited to join in for the Dance of the Flowers. When it was over, the Sugar Plum Fairy led them back to their magic ship, and all the dancers gathered round to wave goodbye as the ship lifted up and sailed away into the sky. "Wake up! Wake up! What are you doing on the couch?" Clara's mother was shaking her awake. As she slowly pulled herself away from the magic of her dreams, she said, "Oh, Mother, you have no idea where I've been tonight. And look, my nutcracker is all better, just like Dr. Drosselmeyer said it would be." And it was the happiest holiday Clara ever had.